You know what? More I think about it, I am really stoked that this has come to an end and is not, well, it has the past few days. As I say that, I see one back there, but it's just normal air traffic like the last one I filmed. They're not laying those plumes down. But point being is the more I get to thinking about this, I'm kind of pissed off. I'm kind of pissed off at what has been happening since I've been here. It has stressed me out and upset me and depressed me and driven me batshit crazy. I didn't know whether to stay, whether to go, whether to what. Like I said, I was up here for a few months, just getting settled. Love this space that I have up here. And that bullshit started, okay? And from everything I've learned, and I've been observing for 16 months while the rest of the world is really busy, you know, doing their thing. Um, Anyhow, it's just been absolutely ludicrous. And to tell you the truth, I'm pissed off about it. And from what I've found, this is Evergreen Air. And there's an attorney that's trying to put a case together against them. They said it's a very difficult thing to do. But apparently, they're supposed to get permission from the EPA if they're going to disperse anything in their fuel additives or anything in the sky that's going to fall to the ground and going to affect our groundwater. Okay? And it's a felony if they did not. And apparently, they have not. All right? So, for the last 16 months, I am telling you right now, they have been just bombarding this area. I have over 1,500 pictures to prove it. I've been documenting it the whole time. Like I'm telling you, it's been driving me batshit crazy watching this gorgeous sky and this gorgeous view that you see now turning into the photos and all the documentation that I have. It's just not acceptable. And I'd really like to find out who these people are and hold them accountable, you know? Uh, of course, I have some other things in mind besides a court of law. But either way, these people have to be held responsible for this. And I'm going to tell all of you people out there right now listening to me that ever watch this and are ever, have any doubts, okay? They've done an awesome job at relegating this whole idea to conspiracy theory. And that's what they want most of you to believe. It's just a conspiracy theory. Don't pay attention to that. I never heard of this shit till I moved up on this mountain, people, okay? I may have heard of it passing, but I've never paid any attention to it. I've never noticed them in the skies. I've grown up near 2 airports in South Florida. Never seen anything like it, okay? What's been happening here over this mountain since I've moved here has been a full-out assault, okay? And from all the research I've been doing, there are people all over the country, all over the world complaining about this too. So this idea as to whether it's happening or not, I'm not even going to have that argument with people anymore, okay? It took me long enough to convince myself that what's happening over my head is out of the ordinary because I didn't want to believe it either. I wanted to write it off as conspiracy theory. But if you look through all the photos and the documentation I've been taking from this mountain, anybody with any sense can clearly see there is a problem and they're definitely dispersing tons of shit over this area, okay? So, you want to go back to sleep and tell yourself that they don't do this kind of thing to the general public? Go ahead, sheeple. But I'm telling you right now, this shit does and is happening.